What's going on? What's going on?
What up, though?
What up, though? Man, I'm in survival mode right now.
I feel like we both are. We both on struggle mode today, ain't we?
Man, you know, but right about now, it's just like I don't know, man. Spectrum has been giving me the blues lately, so you know, it's just an issue.
Work for AT&T, might get you some of that.
Hey, up. You work for where?
That place you go every day. You better go. That place you go every day. We'll have to bleep that out later.
Yeah, Spectrum's been giving me the blues, so we're gonna work on that though. What's going on, everybody? It is No Panties After Dark. Thanks for chiming in with us. It's yours truly, Mr.JustAskJoe, and my sister from another Sister PrttyBrwnSkn herself.
What up?
How you doing?
So, somebody had an eventful weekend. You want to tell us about it? Fill us in.
What are you talking about?
Somebody had an eventful weekend. You want to tell us about it? Fill us in. Don't play coy now.
What do you mean? What you talking about?
Social medias. I ain't getting no text, no phone call, no nothing.
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I'm talking about, friend.
What happened?
Y'all notice that new piece of hardware on his fourth finger left hand?
Girl, what you talking about? Girl, what you talking about that there?
What? You know
about that there?
Because listen, I was like, that's what we doing now. We tell each other everything. I got left out in the dark. What happened? How did this happen? I'm so excited for you.
Hey, you know what? You know, when things get right, then you know you gotta make moves.
That's what's up. I'm so happy for you. Look at you making big boy moves. I'm happy for you guys.
Exactly. I'm a grown up now.
Registered anywhere, so we can send you a gift in the name of No Panties After Dark.
Yeah, you can go to Amazon.
Okay.
My address is 743 East Broadway, Suite 223, 40202, Louisville, Kentucky. All right, send it there.
So Mr.JustAskJoe then ran off and then got his woman got tapped.
We done alley-ooped.
I like that. He was like, she just got tapped. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I like that. That was dope. I like that.
Yes, sir. We said F everybody.
Y'all did.
We was like, Weezy F baby.
Song?
We said F everybody. Did we play the what?
The Janae Aiko song While We're Young. We should just say F everybody.
Man, exactly. That's exactly what that was. Appreciate it, right, Luck? Congratulations to you too. I mean, it's a future congratulations because he coming.
He is. We manifesting him, okay?
Exactly, and then he'll be coming.
Yeah. How we was out at the long shots on Monday, and I had just said that I was gonna put my whole phase on pause. That's what I had just said. Was long shots on Monday. Walked out with 5 phone numbers. So yeah, we're gonna see. I don't know that meeting minute long shots is what I really want to do, but you know, just let me know that I still had it. I wasn't rusty. I ain't called none of them though.
Stop lying.
No, I really didn't call none of them. No, I didn't call none of them. But I was like, okay, you know, she still got it a little bit.
That's what's up. You know, so I guess we all did something this weekend to make sure we still had it.
You still had it,
yeah. Yeah. That's what's up. So, you know, tonight, our show, we're going to talk a little bit about Krishan and Screwface. Is it Screwface? Or is it? Hold on, no, that's not it. It's Blueface, ain't it?
I think Screwface was a good name for him.
It's Krishan and Blueface. My bad, y'all. I don't know too much about him, but yeah, Rock. And I think ain't that her last name, Krishan Rock?
Yeah, her last name is Rock. I'm wondering in relation to Chris Rock.
I know,
Crazy shit going on over there.
or relation to the Rock. I wonder. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna look that one up, see if she's related to the Rock.
I don't know. Well, I mean, because his last name ain't Rock. His last name Johnson.
His last name is Rock. Can you smell what his first name is the? What are you talking about?
His first name is
his first name is the, and his last name is Rock.
I guess if you say so.
Just saying. But yeah, so with that in mind, then we'll see how that goes, and we're gonna talk about it, y'all. So we just figured the reality behind the topic behind the topic is all about: are you lovesick, or crazy in love, or dying to love? Some people literally are dying to love. They're catching, heart disease and diabetes and shit in the relationships they in because of all the stress. You know what I mean? So, but either way, we're going to talk about it. And right now we're going to go ahead and jump in the show. Again, it is No Panties After Dark. So
let's do it. Take your panties off, we go in.
Yeah. If you do that, then
that thing out.
You know what? I can't even have contests like that no more. All right, y'all. It's No Panties After Dark.
That's right. We got
No Panties After Dark. Your adult relationship conversation. Going where most ones. Speaking on things most don't. It's No Panties After Dark. We put the relations back into relationships.
All right. We are back. And man, I got to shout out, Audrey Doolin Cuff, because she does these dope ass pieces.
That's nice.
And, what I did was on our impromptu date of getting married, I took the missus over to Audrey's house, and we grabbed some pieces. And, kind of help just the same, kind of like a little memento for that day. But I mean, she just keeps some dope pieces and stuff. And this is one that I've now I got a bunch of her pieces, but I'm in love with this one because it's called Star Wars. If you, so it kind of got that, R2D2 look, right? But it's called, it's called Star Wars, but it's dope though. I love it.
What other kind of stuff does she do? Because I'm really into my bracelets and my energy bracelets. I have.
Oh yeah, she's all about that. She got all the stones, everything. She got teas, like all these positive saying teas that I love. I want to grab more of her teas and rock her teas too. So, I'm all about it. I think we got Swift Tiff in the building.
What up, sis? Unmute your mic, sis.
I got her. There she go. All right. What's going on, sis?
Hello, everybody.
Good. Look at you. Got you. See you. So tonight, maybe a little bit of a different format. We won't do too much of the timeline review. But
we got a few things to talk about over there because I posted them, and I feel pretty strongly about playing TikToks on the show or whatever, because some people catch us at a later date and time on staying on the Apple Podcast, the Google, the Amazon Music, but I feel like we might need to talk about these a little bit.
Okay, well let me see if hold on 1 second, because I might be able to do that, because
one of them is kind of long, so we don't want to play the whole thing, but I meant to tell you to watch it beforehand so we could discuss it.
Okay, well here, let's do this. Let's see if I can get this going, because it looked like Spectrum is being nice to me right about now.
Oh shoot, we gotta take what we can get while we can get it with them.
How your week been?
The week's been hectic. What happened to Joe? It's been a hectic week over here. How's your week been?
Well, last week was crazy. Somebody hit my car Friday. So, yeah. So I was without a car all the way until yesterday, and I had to file a claim with my insurance because they're going to have to sue hers. Yeah, too much.
Well, that's some bullshit.
It's real bullshit because, clearly she hit my car. She even admitted it. She said somebody hit her car and made her run into mine. And her insurance was like, well, we deemed her not liable. I said, well, she hit my car. So either way it goes, she's liable.
Well, your insurance will take care of that once
they're going to get her.
Yeah, they're going to fight that.
So I finally got my rental yesterday. It was misery not having a car.
I bet. Look, you talked all that big shit about Spectrum being nice to you and they booted your ass.
Man, can y'all hear me at all?
Yeah, we can hear you real good.
Okay, all right. I'm still Spectrum had me psyched. They psyched me out, made me think that was good.
Let me hush my mouth because I got Spectrum too.
Yeah, I don't understand, man, how they are just so booty. Like, for real. I'm sitting here talking about it. Let me see. I'm gonna connect.
Well, while you're doing that, let's get into Tiff
and
I can get into some celebrity news if you want to do that.
Yeah, let's jump into that and then we can come back and get the
all right, let's do that. So in celebrity news, the Tamar Candy SWV escape of it all lives to see another week. So I don't know if y'all been keeping up with this shit.
Explain that. Yeah.
I don't know if y'all been keeping up with this shit, but on the show with SWV and Escape, they've been going back and forth at it. And the sister, the Scott sisters, Tasha's the reason why the group broke up back in the day. And her attitude is just miserable. So the story goes that she stole Tamika's royalty checks to the tune of $30,000 and then some.
What?
So, yes. So the story goes that Tiny's mama, Miss Diane, found out about this program that pays royalties to artists because Tiny's dad is an artist and she had signed him and his group up. So her mom signed up the Ladies of Escape. And somehow or another, Tasha and her husband, they got a hold of Tamika's stuff, changed the address, forged her name on some stuff, and the checks got deposited into his account.
That's awful.
I mean, you can't trust your family for shit.
Right. With family like that, who needs enemies?
And your sister's husband at that?
Well, you know what? And I would have been able to go along with the narrative of the husband acted alone and she ain't know nothing about it and she just got to back him up at this point. But they, they doubled down on it and said they ain't do it.
They just absolutely in denial.
So she done brought out the receipts that prove not only did they do it, that Tasha was in on it. Tasha's the one who forged her signature. Per the receipts of it all. So it's just messy. And with family like that, who needs enemies? I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with it, but this shit's pretty crazy. Hey.
Well, I mean, that's what you're here for, sis, is to bring us all the celebrity news that we can't use.
Okay, and also in celebrity news, Derek Warner, we got to report on this. It's been a little bit salty because they ain't want to do our show. But Derek from Love After Lockdown got locked up again yesterday.
Damn.
So the show's going to change to Love After Lockdown, After Lockdown, After Love?
I mean, he's out. He posted his $10,000 bail. So
which one is that, though?
He just had a little baby thing.
That's Norbert and Rasputia. Know what I'm talking about now? Okay, so backstory.
I'm not doing this with y'all because you know what?
Backstory, we had invited them to do our show. They ain't want to do it because, it is what it is.
Ain't she pregnant?
No, it wasn't that they didn't want to do it. They trying to charge retarded money.
Yeah, they trying to charge retarded money.
Yeah, no.
Well,
And we ain't the only ones. We're not the only show that done said the same that done had the same damn thing where they done sit there, they sit there and want to send out a ticket and it's like, oh no, y'all ain't worth that. No, it's other people out there, other shows, other bigger shows that on the same stuff that's like, no, we good.
Listen, they did Carlos the King like that. I don't know if y'all know who Carlos King is, but he's like responsible for a lot of your Housewives shows. Like he was the executive producer of Housewives of Jersey for 2 years, executive producer of Housewives of Atlanta for 9 years. He's created.
He just makes ratchet TV.
Yeah, he makes ratchet TV, but he's, you know what I'm saying, like they told him now. I was like, now Carlos King called me and said we want to interview No Panties After Dark. Me and Joe, we running.
Exactly.
We running. We taking our panties off. We going.
Panties on.
Right. Whatever he wants. So yeah, they did him the same way. So we a little bit sodium enriched over here. So I laughed a little bit. But he got locked up again yesterday. But he's saying that it came from, and it's a felony assault charge. He's saying that it came from something that happened when he was already locked up. So I will see how that plays out. But he had the 10 bands to get himself bonded out yesterday. So that was good for him. He got locked up for something that happened while he was locked up. Right. That's kind of like that happened to me. That happened to me. Like I got a ticket for a suspended license because my license was suspended. So it's like the same thing. I'm just saying. No, I mean, but if your license was suspended, you weren't supposed to. You know what? You my bro, and I love you, and I'm a. All right, go ahead. Yeah, we don't. All right, wait a minute. You done made me forget what else I was gonna tell you. Shit, what else was I supposed to tell you? Okay, so I don't know if you know who Eva Marcel is. She's from America's Next Top Model, and she did a couple of seasons on Housewives of Atlanta. She filed for divorce from her husband earlier this week, Mr. Michael Sterling, attorney at law. And she said that the marriage was irretrievably broken and there's no hope for reconciliation. He said that he is going to fight for his marriage with all of his being and that he's going to win his wife back. So
yeah, he must have cheated then.
And who was that?
Eva Marcel and Michael Sterling. That tells me that him done cheated or he done got a side baby.
I mean, yeah, even if it's a side baby, that's still a cheat.
Yeah, that's cheap.
Cause she goes hard for her marriage. So if she's ready to probably quits.
What y'all mean she go hard for her marriage? What that mean?
Like she's like really. This is just my own observation.
Mm-hmm.
She seems to be what men be wanting in this submissive. It seems like she's like very, very like what her husband says.
She like submissive or.
She lets her husband be the lead of the household as he should, and you know
he is the king of the household.
She's very much so. She's very much so in alignment with her husband.
Yeah, very much so.
And so, and as passionate as she speaks about their marriage, like how she don't let like all of this outside stuff affect them the way that it affects people. So, yeah, so it must be something serious that she's divorcing them. You said I'm cutting out?
No, I said till now. She don't let the outside stuff affect their marriage until now. Because now all of a sudden, when a baby woke up and be like, "He's my daddy," then she let that shit affect her.
Mm-hmm. That's what it said to me. That somebody, something in the milk ain't clean, but he said he gonna run her back, and she said she done. She said she is done, and ain't no coming back. And then, so the last piece of celebrity news, I don't know if you want to count it as celebrity news, but Sasha Obama co-wrote on the swarm situation. I ain't watched it yet, but everybody's social media is up in arms because she's Malia Obama. She's taking the Obama off her name and she's coming out with a new look. And
oh wow, what kind of look is it? Is it gonna be like a man?
It's a look.
She gonna be a man?
I don't know. I don't want to say she gonna be a man.
I mean, because in this day and age, you just don't know because Dwayne Wade's kid just decided to be a whole new boy, and she might decide to be a whole new boy. I mean, I just don't know.
It doesn't look like she's being a whole new boy, but it looks like
she's still a whole new.
It's the look. That's all I can say. It's the look. So that's all I got for celebrity news.
Or maybe she's just trying to break away from being the president's daughter. Wants to try to make her own name for herself.
She got tired of
I
living
don't know
in
if
the
she
fish
knows
bowl.
it, but that's never going to happen. She will always.
No, it's not going to ever happen, though. You're absolutely right.
Forever. So she might as well hang that up. So I tell you what, we'll go ahead and jump into some. We'll jump into some of this screen action here. And kind of talk about some of these things that we've been posting here. Let y'all chime in on it, rap about it with us, and as we show you right here what we talk about. So anything specific that I should go ahead and hit up?
All right, so that right there you go, right there.
Oh yeah, this one is definitely something to talk about.
Yes, let's do that.
Let's talk about this. So, y'all think about this. My husband is hold on, let me read it. My husband is throwing a temper tantrum because I had dinner with my ex, who is leaving for prison for the remainder of his life, and I just wanted to apologize for any hurt. Okay, hold on. Let me say that again. Who is leaving for prison for the remainder of his life and just wanted to apologize for any hurt he caused me and say goodbye. Kiki. Boy, boo, I needed that closure. Cry about it then. What y'all think about that? You know what I mean? Like,
listen. Let me explain something to you.
See,
you needed that closure from your ex. Then you should not be married to your husband. That means that you was not healed and you was not done with that situation. You was not removed from it and it was still on your mind. Why are you married?
Yeah, because dude could have just sent a letter telling me all that and kept it moving. We ain't got to go to dinner. What we going to dinner for?
What are we discussing?
And I'm married. I got a husband. And she just sound like she got no respect for her husband.
But exactly. So how did they even get in contact for this to even go down?
It's kind of easy to get in contact with people these days. That part was probably simple.
Yeah, I mean, but still. So what? She's still accepting calls from exes?
Yep. And that's a problem for me.
That's what we're saying. She don't have no respect for her husband because it shouldn't even been to the point.
I just feel like this in a relationship, you shouldn't do anything that you would have an issue with your partner doing. I would have an issue with my partner accepting phone calls or correspondence from an ex.
Absolutely.
It would depend on things. I guess. Going to jail, it's like, nigga, you fucked up. All right, bye.
Right.
But she's married, so that she's moved on from that relationship. So why is she even going back to this?
She ain't moved on from that relationship because she going to dinner with
him. Technically not, but I'm saying she's married. Why are they even you said? Right. Why does she still need closure? She didn't already moved on to another man, married him, and all that stuff.
She didn't closure. She didn't opened, and now she needs closure again.
It should be
and how do we know that this man is really leaving for prison for the remainder of his life? That could have been, a lie.
That could have been a code word for I'm gonna kidnap you and take you to a hotel, girl.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Let me get a conjugal visit before I turn myself in.
And then I'm wondering, did she tell her husband before or after? Did she tell him and then went anyways, or did she go and then told him?
Not if he told him. Yeah.
See, she knew she was wrong. That's why she ain't tell him that afterwards.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. If you ain't say it in the beginning, guess what? You already knew it was wrong.
Yeah,
exactly. Omni said the same. Say exactly right. Divorce. Divorce.
Exactly. He's a good man, Savannah. Let that good.
And then not even only that, the last two sentences was even more disrespectful. Boy, boo, I need that closure. Cry about it then. I would never talk to my husband like that.
The disrespect of it all.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nah, that's crazy. It's crazy. But either or. Shouts out to them and their marriage. I don't know. That's
may it last forever.
Yeah, may it last forever. Till death do y'all part. Who killed who first?
I mean, let's give that first conjugal visit.
Okay, so right up here, right? This is the next joint. Let's see. What's
It's long.
I really ain't supposed to be doing it, man. My girl just beefing. And I'm just in that moment right now.
I already got my money, so I don't give a if you leave. Nah, you can leave.
I ain't tripping on the $60. It ain't about nothing. I'm just saying, like, I ain't never did this before.
So you a virgin?
I ain't no virgin. I ain't none of that. Like, I don't know, man. Matter of fact, my girl might be outside finding me or something. I don't know.
You starting to scare me.
Scare you? She out there. You need to be scared. I ain't thought.
You fed?
Fall from it. Fall from it.
God damn.
Like, man, that's.
You're not.
Come on. You know what?
Let me check to see if you're fed.
What you doing? Do what you do. Ain't none of that. Check, man. Now, you know what? Let me find my kind, man.
Please find something.
Let me get this out the way.
What is this?
You need something.
This is 7 minutes long.
Yeah, so I said we don't want to play all of it.
I mean, what is it? Like, what's going on?
Okay, here we go.
Hold on, wait. No, that mother fire.
Hold on.
We get into it right here.
Okay, so keep going.
Keep going. We get into it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we not doing no mother train. You ain't pay for all that.
Where am I? So that's what we're doing? That's what we're doing?
Get to the bottom of the spectrum.
What is it, her boyfriend?
Yes, a man.
That's cool.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Dang.
Yo, okay, I'm gonna play some more of this because this is funny, but but yeah, like I ain't never did no shit like that, but yeah, that's crazy. He set it up, and look, Britton Spence said, "You ain't paid for no train now." Damn, but here's the thing. You ain't paid for it. So she was on making some money type stuff.
Yeah, he had
only gave us
$60. She got a whole dude and $60.
$60.
Damn, you can't get $60 from your dude for free. Oh my God, this world is terrible. I'm telling you.
Set you up. You about to my partner.
She's crying too.
I was not gonna
Man, you was lying. I just gave you $60.
I was not.
I just gave her $60.
I'm not no motherfucker. I just needed some attention.
So this what you be doing every night? You talking about you working.
You come home every night. You don't talk to me. You go straight to the room. You go to the room.
So you gonna go home?
I wasn't on the I just needed some attention.
Oh, so you gonna get in the hotel room to get some attention? How long you been doing this for? Bro, be real, man. Just let her go, man.
Let me tell you something right now. I applaud. I absolutely applaud this man's patience right now. I mean, that's just a setup. That is a straight up setup right there. I mean, man. That's
I
crazy.
think this was real too because they blurred out the faces. I think this was real.
It definitely seems real. This, we seen fake. This seems real.
This was real.
Why the fuck you do that shit?
I wasn't going to.
Man, we got a dog. Like,
How dare they got a kid together.
A little bit of money.
What if our daughter was doing this shit? You think that shit cool?
Hey,
Why would you do some shit like that?
Nigga, fuck the kids right now. Nigga.
You gotta think about that. This is
Okay, I don't even want to watch no more now. I'm just mad. Like it's Negroes over here on
He's trying to
some.
work it out.
But that's what I'm saying. He's over here on some you gotta think about your daughter type stuff. Negro, please. You know what I mean? Please, that ain't the conversation right now.
The conversation, but did you hear all the shit she was talking to the homie? She's like, act like you done this before. Are you a virgin?
Yeah, he was just stalling, waiting on dude to come. That's all it was. But
and she trying to get it cracking.
Man,
And when he
just
was
to
like,
get a
let me get
cookie.
the condom, she was like, yeah, because you need something.
He's trying to get it cracking just to get a cookie. Man, that was crazy. Hey, I don't know. But either or.
Sure. Yeah. Let's have a look at this thing.
It was both of our ideas for me to seek other partners. We came to that conclusion together. One of the easiest ways to do that is through dating apps.
Okay, I remember that picture.
Yeah.
It's a great picture. Cool. Can I read the rest of your
Yeah, sorry.
bell part? Wow.
What? What? Is it bad?
Intimacy and a deep connection are very important to me. If you can't go deep, no pun intended, then this isn't going to work out.
Okay, but that's funny, right?
Yeah.
That shit ain't funny.
It just
No, because clearly she need a new partner because he can't go deep.
Look, and see, that's the thing. That's the reality. But oh my God, she must be in sales or something because
so he's with it. You know
that's.
what I'm saying?
I mean, but if you paid attention to how she did that, you know, she was like, but that's funny, right? Like that is neuro-linguistic programming. She's literally trying to get him to believe what she, bruh, like she's good.
Because clearly, you know what I'm saying?
She's good.
Clearly.
She's good. Like she took it. It was an issue with him at first. And she took it and flipped it on him, and then made him believe that it's something to chuckle at, which is what he ended up doing. that's hilarious.
She made him laugh at his own
A
disability.
big part of dating, if you want to go the app route, is putting up a profile and just meeting other people there. To me, that's not a big deal. You know, that's something that we've accepted that we are going to do. I do want to see who she is spending her time with because they are going to be a big part of her life, and you know that extends into my life too.
Wow.
Do you think that like if I found somebody that I really like and start to see like regularly and become serious with, do you think you'd want to meet them?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't think that would be hard?
Did you see his eyebrow?
To see me holding hands with somebody else or like kissing someone else?
I mean,
Oh,
yeah, I guess
see.
it wouldn't be easy, but
Yeah.
talking about Elisa seeing her dating other men is one thing. Actually, like physically seeing her with someone else is going to be a bit of a challenge and a bit different. I've never actually experienced that yet. We haven't really gotten to that point. You know, that kind of opened up a whole new bag of emotions, a little more jealousy, more uncertainty. Kind of had to keep reminding myself, like, this is what we wanted. I guess what were the rules that we had established again?
Reconsider.
So originally one was that like our bed is our bed. No one else sleeps in our bed.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, now that we have 2 bedrooms, that's like, you know, not so much of an issue.
Yeah, I thought we just wouldn't. There was like no bringing anyone back to the apartment. Like I want our apartment to be our
Watch what
place.
she does.
Well, it's still gonna be our place. Okay, so if you were like out of town, right? You're going to a bachelor party,
Like,
right?
like I
Next
told
weekend.
you,
Let's
he's
say
good.
you're
Hi,
gone
Diego.
for that, and I meet somebody. They couldn't come back here, and we couldn't like be in the second bedroom.
I mean, I guess I'm not really quite comfortable with that yet.
Put your nuts on the table, man. Tell her no.
Man,
We ain't with none of this shit for real.
Yeah.
put your nuts across her face. Slap the shit out of her.
Okay.
I guess I
Slam your nuts on the table.
And it's off limits for now.
Bruh.
I
No,
feel most
that's
comfortable
just-
doing that for now. I don't want to use our second bedroom as just, you know, another like a place for Elisa to have sex with
You
someone
mean
else.
like a whole room?
We should be on the same page. If we're not, it
A
could
whole
cause
room. That's what he's really talking about.
issues.
I don't want her to use it as a whole room. Not yet. maybe later she could use it as a whole room, but right now I'm just not too comfortable with her using it as a whole room with her fuckboys. Got this
Right.
retarded ass weird.
Listen, if they like it,
Oh
I
my
love
God.
it.
I don't know. Another one. Oh Lord.
Yeah, but she got her shit airtight. They work together. They a team.
I'm legally married to my husband of 26 years.
How
and
is this
Tiger.
the brother?
Oh, I've seen them
Come
before.
on.
Look at this. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Carl and I are entrepreneurs. We run several companies online, and we've written several books together.
For a living, I'm an investor. I sit around and look at numbers and charts and watch stock market all day.
Every lady should have 2 husbands.
His contact lenses bother me.
I'm married to Carl for the past 26 years. We have 3 kids together. When we decided that we wanted to have this multiple relationship structure in our marriage, we went straight to our kids and talked to them about it. We told them exactly what it was not, and we always kept the door open for them to ask questions, share their thoughts, opinions, feelings, and we always supported them.
I wonder how far they left the door open.
Get a different task.
But did you see the legs under there?
I have other tasks. In the 12th year of our marriage, Carl and I decided that I was going to have multiple partners because I had met and fallen for another guy. So I came back and reported that to Carl.
So we decided to talk about it. Like, what do we do? How do we go about this? And that began a 2-year journey of Kenya and I just kind of discussing things. We just had to figure things out.
Yeah.
So we discussed it for a number of years.
Kenya got game.
The knowledge and understanding about feminine, expression, to realize you have to allow women to be free and express themselves. And as a man, I need to support her in doing that.
I heard at a Halloween as Tiger Woods, and he was looking hot and sexy.
Well, I came out and had a dance with you, so we had a nice little romantic slow dance. It was real nice.
Yes.
And so I decided, I'm going to pursue this. I'm going to see where this leads to.
Right. So those just go right up there, and then the green painting goes in the center.
All right.
Shit.
Like Carl have these deep conversations, art seeking, excited, traveling, and that's your fits. But I'm both those people in one body, so I like to have those multiple partnerships.
A nail for each painting?
It's probably going to be
Man. So, okay, so this leads into some other conversation.
He does. That's what I'm
She
saying.
said,
Those
right,
contact
I
looks
agree.
lenses
like
bother me.
it do as a woman.
Them contact lenses bother me.
Yeah, it looked like they look fake. Like he's doing that just for, just for the gram or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, this whole situation. It's like I read something like
Look
13
at them, they best buddies though. That's the
polyamorous
part
now.
that got me.
I mean,
I'm not really put off by this type of relationship too
But
much.
do y'all remember on The Color Purple when Sugar Avery came home with her husband and her and her husband was sitting at the Easter table? And
Yep.
Mr. said, "You had it your way, and I had a man, but we both had her." That's what they be sitting around doing.
I'm just saying. I feel like I'm not put off by this, like Swift Tip said, because it looks like people are entering into things in a very responsible manner. Like, you notice she said, "Oh, I went back to my first husband of 20 years and went and talked to him, had a conversation, told him that I fell in love with another man." You know what I mean? Now, that's tough, number one. But he was like, "Yeah, we was just talking about it. Like, okay, what do we do? How do we deal with this?" And I'm just like, man, that's for me. That's just a tough conversation to sit there and hear from your lady that she fell in love with another man.
Right. Now, saying as you have just recently entered the covenant of marriage, like, what would you do if your wife now comes and says, "Joe, I love you deeply, but I'm in love with somebody else, and I want to bring him into the fold.
I mean, I feel like you definitely got to have a different level of understanding and definitely transparency and maturity when it comes to that.
Transparency,
I mean,
yeah.
If we're gonna be out of the way,
like a plastic transparency, like a plastic bag over the face.
Like a Ziploc bag. But if you want to be all the way real with it, you know what I'm saying? In 97% of marriages and relationships, you sharing your partner whether you know about it or not.
Oh, stop that.
So these people, they're just like, okay.
97%? What are you talking about?
Well, maybe not that high, but
she was a little extra.
Not that high. Where in the world do you get your statistic? And not, 97.8% of marriages is sharing people anyway. Because they all got the pill from the Bill Cosby.
But I mean, you sharing your partner whether you know it or not. So like,
I mean, it's 7 billion.
You can't just say stuff like that. You got to, you can't just mull over that. Go ahead and what are you saying?
I'm saying that a lot of times you're sharing your partner whether you know it or not. So I think that they're taking the responsible.
What are you saying though?
What I'm saying is they're taking the responsible approach by not cheating and saying like, hey, this is what I want to do.
So you're trying to say that 97% of marriages people are cheating.
Yep. Well, maybe not
that is the worst statistic I've ever heard in my life.
But in a lot,
folks, let me just say that these statements are they do not reflect the statements of No Panties, the beliefs of No Panties After Dark.
Just go back and say that in a lot of relationships and marriages, people are sharing their partner, whether you know it or not. So, at least in this situation, they have put, they have talked about it and came to the agreement like, okay, if this is what you're going to do, at least like let me know about it. But I don't like that in these situations, like, in the surviving sister wife and in this, like only one person gets to have another partner. I just feel like if you can do it, I can do it too.
And I can do it better.
I mean, I'm going.
Again, they're being very responsible. So I feel like, they're being responsible. This is different. This isn't like these are people that are all bringing something to the table. I mean, look, they probably go buy a big ass mansion now because everybody's balling now. So they added another 6-figure income to their household. You know what? We can qualify for more on the loan now. They're gonna get a bigger loan for the house.
2-bedroom apartment, saying if she wanted to bring somebody back to their 2-bedroom apartment, they ain't have a basement like the couple in the in the email from the other week.
Yeah. So that's cool. Look, we're gonna do this real quick. We're gonna run a commercial, then we're gonna come back and we're gonna have this conversation about being lovesick. We're talking about, the ideas coming from Krishan, Rock, and Blueface. Did I say it right?
Blueface. Screwface. That's his name.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna relate that to just a broader conversation of people being lovesick or dying in love. All right, we'll be right back right here on No Panties After Dark.
Hey folks, check out healthdaddywow.net. 100% plant-based herbs and supplements. Whether you're in person or online, use the word tipping for 10% off. Remember, feel better, look great, healthdaddywow.net. Remember, healthdaddywow.net.
No Panties After Dark. Your adult relationship conversation. Going where most ones. Speaking on things most don't. It's No Panties After put the relations back into relationships.
All right. We are back. It is NPAD, No Panties After Dark. And, we've been having a little fun in the beginning with our guest host, Swift Tiff, and yours truly, Mr.JustAskJoe, and my sis, PrttyBrwnSkn. And I tell you what, nothing but love. We're going to get into this conversation here. What's up?
Hey, cousin.
What's up, Dom? We're gonna get into this conversation right here, and it's about being lovesick, crazy in love, and our role models for this, our role models for such the crazy in loveness is Krishan Rock and Blueface. Blueface.
I read somewhere that she went ahead and had an abortion.
Oh damn.
Yeah. And these are the people that kids want to be these days. They want to be influencers like that. I think in the end it's just gonna be one person on Earth left. I'm just saying.
Ain't gonna be none.
It's gonna be one person. They're gonna abort the last possible person, and it's just gonna be one left. They're gonna be looking for the prize. Like, I won. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy, man. They what do y'all think about, hit us in the comments. Krishan and Rock, do y'all think that they should even be in social media? Should they even be on TV?
No. And I hate that they have the platform that they have for the craziness. I feel like the platform makes them turn up even more,
Yeah. Y'all can hear me okay, right?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, I think the platform makes them turn up, makes them act up, because it gives them, more likes, more clicks, more views, and then more money.
I feel the same way. I feel like they do that stuff on purpose. They do it for the cameras. And yeah, I feel like that's kind of what they do.
Right. I saw a video earlier where he was talking to his little infant daughter and was like telling her the rules of the game. Like, hey, listen, if a nigga cheats on you, you got two choices. Either you gonna stay or you gonna go, but ain't no in between. And also, don't ever put your hands on a man. If a man puts his hands on you, come get your daddy. And I'm sitting here like, you are talking to your little infant in the car seat like you are crazy. I feel like CPS needs to get involved, for our children involved, including the one that she's pregnant with now, if she's still pregnant.
Including the other child, face plume. What is it? Blue face?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it, or blue face? Is it? Oh, it's blue face. Yeah, that other child, that child right there, she needs to call CPS on him.
too, because he's crazy. He's the worst child she's got. But yeah, I don't know. I think, crazy in love, that used to be like a positive thing, like, crazy in love, like, just, love sick, meaning like, you was really like into this person. Now it's become like, terms of endearment for stalkers and whatnot, like, you know what I mean? Crazy in love and
Right.
all of that. Now you got people
Fatal
who are
attraction.
literally mentally ill in a relationship. Swift Tiff, have you ever dealt with someone who is mentally ill in a relationship?
Mm-hmm.
I have. What was that? I mean, were they really mentally ill, or were you just calling them crazy, or they were literally like they had an illness?
No, they literally had an illness.
Wow. So how did you deal with that?
When you in relationships like that, you don't necessarily even really. So this is hard for me to even speak about because it's always been hard for me to use the word abuse because, when you don't nobody want to be a victim. I'm not a victim, but yeah, I was in a relationship like that, and at the time, didn't know there was anything wrong as far as what was diagnosed. Now there is, but at the time it had not been. But I knew it because of the way the spectrums was going. You know what I'm saying? And being in the relationship when you in love with somebody, you don't really see it like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't really,
because you hear about it. You hear about it all the time, right? You hear about other people and their abuse situation and things that other people have gone through.
Yeah.
And then like when it happens to you, you're kind of in the midst of it, and then you actually like you knew it, but you didn't admit it, and then finally you say, I'm in an abusive relationship.
Yeah, and then you get to the point where it's like you can't go nowhere, you can't do nothing. You time it how long it takes before I get home from work. You calling me because I left the light on in the house. It's just, it's when you.
I know somebody going through that right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Her dude thinks that that she messed with the next door neighbors because her crib smell like tacos and it's Mexicans next door. Like, I mean, just like crazy stuff that you hear about. And I mean, it's a real mental, it really, I feel like it really is like some mental illness there. But so did the person get diagnosed after you guys were in a relationship or in the midst of the relationship?
After the relationship was over. But I felt mentally ill too because, and then once you get used to that person and you get used to that stuff, what they doing, and then you move on, that sickness moves on with you. So
because
you normalize it.
Yeah, so
you
like certain
normalize
stuff, certain stuff, you can't so for example, when I moved on to the next relationship, for example, and we started breaking bread together, paying bills together, and where I'm used to damn near having to be like, baby, the bills due, this bill's coming up, you got to approach it like that because he gonna blow up on you. And then when I moved to my new relationship, and I was kind of like that too, and he was like, why are you doing that? I'm gonna always give you the money, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm used to it's an illness. It really
triggers.
Yeah, it moves with you. So I felt like I was sick too.
Trauma.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah,
and it's a reality. It's trauma, and we just we normalize it, and that's what happens.
What?
You're a magician.
I know. I'm kind of dope with it.
Oh, it's the remix from my auto-tune.
I know that's right.
But all right, y'all can hear me now. Good. But you know, it's a different situation. You know, when you look at this, are y'all hearing the echo? Are we good?
No, no echo no more. You good?
All right. So I mean, I feel like, you know, T, you've kind of been through some things as well.
Mm-hmm.
Were you with anyone who you felt was mentally ill?
Yes. For a little bit. Tiff and I talked about this, and I don't know if you remember, like towards the beginning of the year, I had called you and I was like, Joe, I just want to let you know, if anything happens to me, this is who did it. Like, I was in a real life fatal attraction where I feared for my life. You know, the man, he let me know several times throughout the course of dealing with him that his father was a cop. So he let me know about things that he had gotten away with. And I think like he was like letting me know this stuff to like put it in my head, like, if I ever do anything to you, I'm gonna get away with it.
Get away with it.
Right, I'm gonna get away with it. My daddy's a cop. And he doesn't even have a close relationship with his dad, but just when they run his name in the system, they're like, oh, you're Officer so-and-so's son. All right, you can go. So, you know, he's told me about he had several instances like that. And I think that he was like trying to embed it in my head, like, if it, you know, saying I can do stuff to you and they will believe me over you. And it was a real life fatal attraction. Like, I was scared, like when we split up, like he knew where I lived at. And I don't like to let people, you know, as I'm out here dating and navigating dating, I don't like to let people know where I live at. So I was scared to have company at my home after this. Like, you know where I live at, you can roll up, flatten tires, you can roll up on me. Like, it was just very scary. So, you know, it was a situation. I blocked his phone number. Blocked him on social media. He's creating new social media pages. He's getting the text apps to text me like, hey, I just want to check on you. I miss you. How are you doing? And I have like over 50 numbers in my phone blocked for this character. But while we were together, like before we split up, he did tell me that he had multiple personalities. And I was starting to like, it had gotten to the point where I could pinpoint the personalities. Like, none of them looked the same. Like, he looked different every time a different one would come out. And it was very scary. Yes, I'm dead.
Like that don't sound like multiple personalities. That sounds more like multiple demonic behavior.
Right, exactly.
Because when you start changing faces and stuff and look like a different person.
Faces, but he did look different. Like, I never knew who I was gonna get from one day to the next. So it was a situation where I was scared to end it because I was scared of what he was going to do if I ended it.
My name is
I didn't
Bob.
want to be in it. No, he really did. They had different names.
Hey, what's up, man? My name is Tyrone.
Just like that. So like when we finally broke up or ended it, I told him, I said, I'm tired. Take your demons and find somebody else to play with.
Here's my cross.
You're laughing, but you not. Joe's laughing, but he knows this is really not funny. Like, that was a really.
They do change.
I'm not. You know, I'm not laughing at you.
Right. It was a really hard situation to navigate.
And see, the person I'm talking to, I'm talking about, his eyes will turn black. It would be scary. It's like, Dad, who am I talking to right now? Like, do you see me? No, they didn't.
He let me know, like, the personality that I met a personality up front. He let me know, like, that's who you met up front. But this is who it is today. And, you know, and I talked to Tiff about this, too. She knows who I'm talking about.
That's funny, these men.
You know what?
Where's the hell?
We're trying to have open, vulnerable conversation here, and Joe's being an asshole.
Where? I mean, I'm just saying, if you know, y'all meet them at the same type of places, because I'm gonna just put PSA out there and say, ladies, don't go to Home Depot no more. They're all at Home Depot.
Hey, you never know.
And she said, look, Shayna said, don't fuck around and be soul tied to a demonic spirit. He told me that he had a soul tie.
It's too late. Once you done did the nasty. Once you done did the nasty, you got
Once
your
you
soul
done the
tie. It's
nasty
done.
and they've dumped their DNA inside of you, that's
Mm-hmm.
a soul tie.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Soul
didn't
tie.
feel soul tied to him, but he felt like we had a soul tie. I was like, well, where's the tie, friend? I don't feel no tie.
Yeah, you know, it's there. It's in your
I
soul.
didn't feel no tie. I feel like I could
You
move on
ain't,
and let
you
you
ain't,
go.
you ain't
He
got to
said it
feel
was
it.
a soul tie.
Yeah, it's there. You can't see your. Can you see your soul right now? No. So you did the
I'm gonna get him
nasty.
to soul tie himself.
Now you got a soul tie. You got
It's so
to get
funny
him to
because
untie it.
every once and again, somebody will screenshot me something where he's like ran me in on his social media, like he goes in on me regularly. And then a few days later after that, he'll text me and say, hey, I was thinking about you. And I'm sitting here like, well, which person is this
I
today
know.
that misses me?
I read it. I read all about it.
Your other person
I read it.
Thinking bad about me.
Which personality misses me today?
Hey, all I know is that, yeah, that's crazy. So, I mean, you know, and I, you know, this is a easy little topic to jump in on, and just wanted to kind of brief it a bit. But, you know, Crazy in Love, those two right there, I mean, that's just exemplary of the shit that our world is coming to, especially in America. Now, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't want to be nowhere else. Well, okay, let me say this better. I would love to be plenty other places. I just want my money to continue to be made in America because the dollar is still king.
Okay.
So, you know, with that being said, I'd love to live in Costa Rica, but have my money being made in America. You know what I mean?
I don't know, friend. They got them Costa Rican bugs. You know, so no, I don't do bugs.
Hey, that's what tents and nets are for. You know, it's all good. They got whole net
somewhere that ain't the jungle.
Hey, I mean, it's plenty. Hey, girl, these places are so industrialized. They cater to Westerners in a lot of these third and fourth world countries. So, you know, I mean, it's all good. I got one of my family members. He went to, I want to say it was Costa Rica, and I mean, 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom apartment. He took a video, showed it to me. I still have it, and $1,100 a month. You know, American dollars. He took like 4 or 5 people out to lunch that day because him and his wife were in town looking. They're buying property, and he said, "Joe, I knew it was gonna be like $300. Everybody got steak and shrimp for lunch." He said it was like $60 American dollars. I was like, "Bruh, where can I sign up? I know where to disappear to. That's for sure." But you know,
she was on live right before we came on. She went to Cuba last week, and she said that she paid her taxi driver $60 American for his whole entire day, and it was like $1,600. They converted like $1,600 over there.
I mean, yeah, but the conversion is like, okay, soda is $100. So right. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But either way, that money would help him for the whole day, which is crazy. But it's all good. I mean, again, terrible role models, Krishan and Poop Face, and just the whole idea behind. It's like people gravitate to them just for the drama. Is really what it kind of is, you know. And in this country, we love drama. That's why when there's an accident, that's exactly. That's why when there's an accident on the freeway, everybody's driving slow, and then you get past the accident and you realize the only reason why you was driving slow is because everybody was rubbernecking. Everybody wanted to see the bullshit.
What was going on?
You know, yeah. So you know, that's just the country we live.
Well, weird. We take joy in other people's suffering. That's weird to me.
Man, ain't that right? And you know what I think it is? It's because there's a grave majority of people that are suffering in silence, and they like to see other people suffering because it makes them feel good about the suffering that they're in.
Right.
You know what I
It
mean?
makes them not feel alone, and that's weird shit.
Makes them not feel as bad. Like, oh wow, look, wow, they're worse off. Oh my God, look, no arms, no legs. Oh my gosh, look at that accident. You know what I mean? And so, you know, they just kind of, I don't know. People feel good about that. It's weird, but all I know is I'm really tired of any of that mess that pops up on my timeline.
We try not to report on purpose. On purpose, when we do the celebrity news, you can't use on purpose do not talk about Rock and Blueface because I just don't want to glorify it. On purpose, I don't report on it. Like, you know, what really bothers me is I can't remember how it happened, either his sister or his mother. She got into a fight with one of them and they knocked out her tooth. And she got a replacement tooth. That's how she lost the tooth. And she got a replacement tooth. And then he told her not to wear the tooth. So now she's walking around without a tooth. So she had a replacement tooth, and then she had another tooth where she had his picture on the tooth and called it a blue tooth. But now he told her not to wear the tooth, so she doesn't wear the tooth. I don't know, like, where it makes me wonder, like, what her relationship was like with her father.
It's not good.
You can see that.
Relationship with daddy.
Right.
Yeah.
It just makes a bad relationship with her daddy. That's part of her problem. I ain't gonna say her problem. That's part of her problem that causes their problems, and then he's got problems with his parents too. So they just all messed up.
She did an interview, what was a week ago or 2 weeks ago, where she said that she wasn't worried about him because she had her own man at home who had a bigger dick than him. First of all, lady, how do you know what your grown adult son is packing? Because I'm thinking you probably ain't seen it since he was.
No, this is what the mother said.
The mother said this.
It was his mother or
his mother
her
said
mother.
his mother.
Yeah, I remember that. He's got his mama. They have the way they talk to each other is just so weird.
Very weird.
Like it's like a big sister more than a mother. Just the shit that she said.
Be on some bull though. A lot of the mothers be on some bull, especially with the girlfriend or the wife. The mothers they be in competition and stuff these days. So
I've experienced that a lot, and that's
I have too.
I have two boys. You know, my oldest son is 17. He'll be 18 this year. Damn it, I'm old. I'm only 25, y'all. But because I've experienced that. I've experienced like, Mom, this is T. This is who I'm dating, and it was immediately like, I don't like her. Like I ain't even said hello yet, but it was like, I'm dating her. This is T, and immediately Mom is like, I don't like her. And she just didn't like me just because he brought me home. So I've always said that I don't want to be that mother.
I definitely don't want to be that mother.
Well, I mean, and that's because a lot of these mothers are dating their sons. Is really what happens. It's not something that's it, but it's like it's like, you know, ain't nobody good enough for him and this, that, and the other type stuff. Because really, like, you're leaning on your son like a boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like it's you know, not like, you know, incest, but I'm just saying it's a messed up kind of relationship that some parents have with their kids anyway. You know, putting your kids on the same level as you and stuff like that, and it's weird.
I have groomed my boys. Like, they're going to be amazing boyfriends and husbands. Like, they know how to do all the things. They know how to take the trash out, cut the grass, open the doors, which side of the sidewalk to walk on, where to sit at the table in a restaurant, how to play. Like, they know all of that stuff, but it's clear they're not my man. But somebody go explain it to my oldest child. I call him my husband's son. Like, be checking me. But yeah, I just never wanted to be that mother.
Yeah, I don't want to be that mother because I've been treated really bad in a relationship by a mother just because. So I definitely don't want to be that mother because I know how that feels, you know, because them mothers have the power to make the whole family not mess with you and have them all feel some type of way about you. And then they've been the made up stories. Everybody, you know, it's really crazy. But these mothers out here, they want to be 20 and they want to, and like I said, even though it's not incest, but they act like they want to compete with you for their son. And it's like, ma'am, it's not the same type of love, ma'am. I'm like, this is your son. This is my dick. It ain't the same thing.
Oh, Jesus.
You know?
I dare you say that to your dude's mama.
Ooh,
I ain't say that, but you know.
Just say it like
made
that
me
would
have
be
to drink.
crazy as shit. Exactly. It ain't even me. But
Y'all
look,
new to us and y'all play our drinking game. Every time they make me clutch my pearls or face palm, we taking a sip. And if they make me do it too much, don't drive nowhere after we go off the earth.
Well, look, just wanted to kind of jump on, have that conversation, and speak about it, and just say, if you are the crazy one in love, then go get some help. All right, dial 911, save me, and someone will come to pick you up. Someone will come to pick you up
And
if you just dial.
If you're local, reach out to us. We have a wonderful clinical therapist we can put you in touch with. If you're local.
Exactly. When you reach out, like don't show up. Don't pop up. We don't do pop-ups.
Don't show up at my house because I will shoot you. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. I will shoot you. I am a gun owner. Yes, and I will shoot you. So don't come up with her.
You go boom boom, not pow pow.
Exactly, and it does. I don't play around like that.
All right, y'all. Well, look.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it's been another smooth, cool night with no panties after dark. Y'all got any last words before we zip on out of here?
No, we're gonna be on hiatus next week because of spring break. I ain't going nowhere, but we're gonna spend some time with our kids.
Yeah, I did somewhere a couple of weeks ago, so we probably ain't going nowhere either. But
one thing, you know what, I do want to say something because I've been experiencing a lot of this tonight. Actually, I exploit myself for the greater good of the show every week. I post provocative photos. Tiff, I don't know about you, but when you know what I'm saying, because I post these photos, I know what comes when I post these photos, and I post them and then I post our flyer right behind it on purpose. So people like, oh, wait a minute, she got a podcast. So one, you're going to look at my picture, and then two, you're going to come and be like, oh, I'm tune in. But is it me, or when you get pressure from somebody that you ain't interested in, do it feel like harassment to you? I feel like I'm being harassed over here.
It does.
It's like two people.
It does, and then I be feeling messed up about it because I be knowing I'm being discriminatory, because if it's somebody, you know what I'm saying, that I got a crush on, or somebody I've been looking at, I'm gonna give a response back. But if it's somebody I'm like, how you doing, beautiful? What you doing? I'm at work. And then they keep talking. It's like, why you still talking to me? I'm at work. You know what I'm saying? But if it's somebody that I want to talk to, and they're like, what you doing? Oh, no, I'm at work. We like to holler at you later tonight. We can talk. It be like that sometimes. But yeah, it seems like harassment. It's not right, but I
feel like I'm being harassed over here. This has been going on for like a year, and I'm like, should I just go ahead? I don't ever respond, but I'm wondering, should I just go ahead and be like, look, bro, it's never gonna happen. I don't want you like it. Should I do that?
Just tell them just tell them you talking to somebody and you trying to see where
that don't work. That don't work.
I know it don't do it. It don't work at all.
I've done that.
Yeah,
I've done that. It doesn't work. It makes them go harder.
You're right. It actually does.
I'm being harassed over here. I do not like it.
They just stop posting the provocative pictures.
Well, I post the provocative pictures. I exploit myself for no pennies after dark, Joe.
Girl, stop posting the provocative pictures.
Them pictures.
Don't blame the show.
And they be tasteful though. They don't be.
Yeah, no, they ain't. They
don't be too provocative. They just be a little racy, just to show you look good.
Yeah, like, oops, was that mirror behind me? Oops.
Did that mirror catch my whole ass? Oh, it did. But I mean, yeah.
I mean, dudes do it all the time when they post like provocative female pictures on purpose in their story, and then like the next thing is, hey, I'm an accountant, you should call my number. Like, people do that. Like, a lot of people do that, dudes and women do that. But either way, I want to give a shout out before we get out of here to Hype Vision, our partners over there at Hype Vision Studios. We put together 2 screenings for our latest Savage film, April 15th at 7:30 p.m., which is the second leg of the tour here in Louisville, Kentucky at Baxter Avenue Theaters. And it sold out quick. Those two showings.
Damn,
right?
can you give me a
6
ticket?
p.m.
Can you
and
slide me
7:30. I might know somebody. I might
slide
know
me
somebody.
in.
Okay. And then we said, yo, we're gonna put up a 3rd screening. Now, I put out a teaser and said 3rd screening, who knows? Maybe. Before we even got a chance to announce it the next day that there was a 3rd screening, those tickets were gone. They were gone before we even put it out there publicly that there was a 3rd screening. So shout out, because this film is so dope. It is really, really good quality, dope stuff. If you don't see it on the big screen, you will see it eventually. Best way to see it is on the big screen. But
can you get me a ticket? Can we get in there?
I might know somebody.
We come to me and Tiff is date night, girl.
That's what I'm in there.
I know somebody.
Okay, we come.
So, with that being said, then yeah, it's good stuff. So we're really excited. When we did the first premiere in Atlanta a couple Saturdays ago, it was absolutely fantastic and sold out there. And we got New York coming, and we might even do a Naptown premiere as well. But after all of this is done and the tour is done, film festivals are done, then it'll go to its normal channels like our other films on Tubi and
Tubi special,
Amazon and all of that stuff. So, but this right here, this film is really special because it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's actually a prelude to a bigger full-length feature film in the party world that's coming called Trill Summer. And this right here is more of a investor film, but it's so dope. I mean, what we put into this, we're getting more out of it because the quality is just amazing. The acting, everything is just dope. But either way, we'll see y'all get a chance. You look out there, you'll see some stuff about Savage Film, and just know that you heard it right here on No Panties After Dark.
All right, and then you know what? Let's get everybody in. Let's do an interview.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Let's do that. That'll be dope.
Absolutely. So, good stuff. Until next week, next time, same place, same time. 2 weeks from here, it is again No Panties After Dark. We'll see y'all then.
Bye, y'all.
No Panties After Dark. Your adult relationship conversation. Going where most ones. Speaking on things most don't. It's No Panties After Dark. We put the relationship